everyone and welcome to another episode of the Jamie Hughes News. My name as always is Jamie Hughes and today I have some news on how Facebook are going to be combating possible spoilers. So there's nothing worse than when life gets in the way and you end up becoming a couple of weeks behind on your favourite TV show. You lull yourself into a false sense of security because you've muted all of those keywords on Twitter. You then go on Facebook and bam, John from high school posts all of the spoilers and tells you how one of your favourite characters has been brutally murdered. Well, now it looks like Facebook are finally catching up to other social media sites such as Twitter, as they have now released their own version of hiding spoilers and muting specific words. So Facebook are calling this service keyword snooze, and basically how it works is that when somebody posts something on Facebook, whether that be a friend or a media outlet, you can click on their post and you get like a little drop down menu which gives you a collection of keywords that are going to be featured in their posts, and you can choose to mute them or snooze them, and that will snooze all of those keywords on your personal feed for 30 days. Now sadly it doesn't work with ads, so you still run the risk of maybe getting spoilers in adverts. I know that's very uncommon, but you still run that risk. Now for me the snag comes in that you have to physically click on somebody's post to mute those words, so you are really running the risk of seeing a spoiler before you can mute that spoiler or snooze that spoiler, should I say. Now personally I haven't used the service yet myself. It's only kind of been released today in its early form and it will kind of go globally within the next few weeks, so maybe how I've read it maybe overcomplicates how it works, but I still think it's a very good idea. I think looking at it on paper, I still think personally I prefer Twitter's way of doing it, where you can literally just type in the word and mute it for a specific amount of time. As I say, Facebook's is only limited to 30 days, but it's still long enough for you to catch up on your favourite TV shows and movies. And as I said, it's still very much in its infancy. From what I've read of it and its description, I think that possibly it may need tweaking in the future, but for a starting point, it's very good. As I said, we've got massive movies and TV shows coming back. Obviously, Westworld Season 2 has just finished this past week. We've got Game of Thrones, the final season of Game of Thrones coming up, and massive movies. The one that jumps out for me is Avengers 4. Like, so many people are going to see that at different times. And obviously more closer to home, you have movies like Ant-Man and the Wasp that don't come out over here until next month, but they're out like next week in America. So I think it is a very good thing. I just think that it needs to kind of tweak some things logistically, and as I say, personally I want to have a play with it myself and see how it works. But my question for you guys is how important do you think it is, and how much are you going to use this spoiler service? As I said, a lot of people just post stuff online willy-nilly. Most of the community that I'm in are very kind of nice about that sort of stuff and don't really post spoilers until a fair amount after a show or a movie has aired or they've seen it. So it'll be really interesting to see how successful this service is, but going forward I think it can only be a good thing. I just think personally it maybe needs some little tweaks. So let me know your thoughts on keyword snooze as always down in those comments below, and if you did enjoy this video and you want to keep up to date with all the latest movie news and reviews, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the very next episode of the Jamie Hughes News. Ta-ra!